Hi, I'm Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my A to Z project pan update to share with you, which I chose all high-end items because I want to get my money's worth. I'm only going to talk about I'm only going to show the products I've actually used, just to keep this video a little bit more concise. So, let's start with A. We have Amaretto Blush from Becca. This guy right here, which I have used 15 times. I have it on today, and I've been playing about with how I use my makeup, how I apply it. So I've actually got 3 blush brushes that I've been experimenting with. We have the M403 from Morphe, the F15 from Sigma. I don't know what the new number is for this, but I have this other Eco Tools brush here that is similar, but just gives a lighter, wispier effect. So I can choose the intensity that I want to use this blush. Is what I've got on today. I've used this wispy blush today. I also don't have any cream blush on underneath it today, so it's not as intense as it sometimes is. But I've been enjoying it. It's a lovely colour. It's a perfect everyday blush. There is definitely signs of usage around the edges of the pan. For some reason it's been showing more usage around the edges of the pan than in the centre. And I've also been getting a lot of use out of Psycho Pop because I was using it as a highlight, because the highlight I did pick out I didn't like. And I'll tell you more about that when I get to that product. So that was A, Amaretto. For B, I have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which I only used once. For C was Benefit Coralista blush, which I haven't used. Benefit Dallas blush for D, I haven't used it. NARS Shanghai Express for E, I haven't used it. For F, I have the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige, which I only used once. So we'll work on the concealers, we'll get there. For G, Bare Minerals Groovy Gloss, I haven't used. For H, we have MAC's Hush Cream Color Base, which I haven't used. For I, we have Elizabeth Arden Rose Illumination Highlight, which I haven't used. For J, we have Bare Minerals Juju Lip Cream, which I haven't used. But to make up for all that, for K, we have the Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight Glow. No, it's just called Candlelight. I'm sure it used to be called Candlelight Glow. But I have used this 16 times as a face powder. Because like I said, I tried it as a highlight and I didn't like it. And ended up using this guy instead. And one day I didn't have a powder in my caddy when I took it through. It must have fell out or something. And I was like, you know what? Let's just try it. So I tried it and I really like it. I like the glow it gives. And I've used a load of this powder. I actually kind of thought I might be able to hit pan on this before this update, but if I'd used makeup a lot more, then maybe I would have. I definitely think I'll have pan on this by the next update. There's only 3.1 grams of product in here. I'm going to carry on using this as a highlight, as an illuminating face powder, sorry, not a highlight. And I think you can see how much it's dipping along the edges here. And yeah, it's the perfect way to repurpose a product and get it used up and moved out. If I thought about it years ago, I would have had it moved out years ago. For L, I have the Laura Mercier Amethyst Shadow Stick, sorry, I haven't used. For M, we have the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation, which I've used 18 times. That's how many times I wore makeup this month, was 18 times. Well, yeah, so far this year. So here we have the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation. This is where I started. I'm going to need it to settle a little bit more before I can do a proper marking, but it's somewhere down here. And again, if I'd used it more, it would possibly be finished. So we might be able to get this finished by the next update. We'll see. I'm actually filming these at the start of the month, all of my updates, and spacing them out throughout the month. So, you know, looking the same through different points of the month. That's why. I'm not that perfect with replicating my makeup. But yeah, we might be able to get this finished up by the end of February. Next we have for N, NARS Red Lizard lipstick, did not use. O was Nyod Opacity 12, did not use. For P, I have NARS Pigalle lipstick. Oh, I used this. I did. I only have 3 markings on here, but I've actually used this like 4 or 5 times. I need to add them. And where are we for Pigalle? Pigalle! Absolutely no change, because the top of the lipstick is still perfectly intact, but there is definitely signs of usage along the edge of the bullet there. So we have used it, we just need to use it more. For Q, I have Clinique Beige Pop lipstick, which I've only used the once, so I don't think there'll be any progress in this. Let's just quickly measure. No. Like, no. There's no progress there at all in that one use. Absolutely not. For R, we have Benefit Rockateur Blush, which I hadn't used. For S, we have MAC Soft and Gentle Highlight, which I haven't used. For T, MAC Taupe Lipstick, which I haven't used. U, Urban Decay Lipstick. Urban Decay Naked Foundation. Have not used. For V, I have MAC Velvet Teddy, which I used twice and enjoyed both times I used it. Again, I doubt there's going to be any progress, but let's just have a quick looky-loo. No, there's no progress. No discernible progress at all. For W, we have MAC Warm Soul, which I haven't used. X is Laura Mercier's Tuxedo Shadow Stick, haven't used. Y is YSL's Rouge Volupte, Rouge Pour Couture in 47. No, it is Rouge Volupte. Dear. Again, haven't used. For Z, I have Laura Mercier Hazelnut Tea, which I used 3 times and have sharpened. So let's see where we are with this guy. Anything? The tiniest bit of progress. Tiny. There will definitely be progress on it for the next update though. Most definitely. So those are all the products that I have actively been working on in this project. By the next update, I would like to have finished this foundation. I would like to try and possibly finish the Clinique lipstick. That would be an awesome one if I could do that. I also think I might be able to hit pan on the Kevyn Aucoin powder by the next update. That would be awesome. Although stretch goal, because the size of the brush I use, it basically covers almost the entire pan. So waste not want not, guys. Waste not want not. With the size of the brush covering the entirety of the pan, basically using it in a very large, sweeping, broad way, using it evenly, if you will. When I hit pan on this, I don't think it would take too long to finish it, so I might even be able to finish it by the next update. Now that is a stretch goal. We'll see where we get to. And the blush, we'll see if we can hit pan on this by the next update. I mean, that might be a big ask. It might be a big ask. But we'll see where we get to it. As far as the other products go, I will try and roll things in as and where I can. Work on the lipsticks and the lip liner, of course, more. In terms of blush, particularly Rockateur blush, I am thinking of scraping it out of the packaging because there's so little of it left anyway, and putting it in a separate compact and using it that way because it might just be easier. But we will cross those bridges when we come to it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.